Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with another video here on the weekly reset happening today. In today's video, we're going to be going over all the upcoming updates and changes to come, in addition to some key events that are also going live. Super exciting week, actually. If you guys haven't caught my video from the weekend, this is going to be one of the busiest weeks that we've seen in quite some time, and just in time for the holidays as well. But as per usual, if you want to stay up to date with Marvel Strike Force content, crush these events completely free to play, just like myself, please make sure you follow along, hit that like button, and give the channel a sub for future videos just like this. So first and foremost, obviously we have the one that's wrapping up today, which is the 4 Calling Birds. If you guys were gunning for the Blade Diamond, this would have been the opportunity to do so, because remember, with each of these main weekly events that are coming up, you're getting more and more points to the monthly, which is the Ice Queen Gala, ultimately unlocking Emma Frost, the X-Men variant, through this milestone here. Now, keep in mind, this was more important, obviously, when Battle World was around, but because of, that event specifically getting shelved, the Battle World team, the Astral team is kind of in an awkward place right now. People have put a lot of investment into them, and, aside from you getting their Awakened materials, which can give you more value in war, they don't really have a place in the game right now. So we're kind of waiting on that to see what happens, but in the meantime, I don't know about you guys, but I am personally enjoying the break that we're getting from Battle World, just because it was just not a fun game mode. I mean, they got to figure this out, and that's for them to take away, but that's not going to take away the fun that we have going on this week, because, man, there is so much coming up. Starting off, one of the most favorite and one of the most powerful legendary characters returns today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. Old Man Logan, he's back for the 3rd time now, I believe, 3rd or 4th time. Either way, all of his availability is going to be out. I'll link my videos that I've done before, guys, in the highest level of difficulty 15, so hopefully you guys can take advantage as well. But I mean, this event is really, really good. The good news is you don't need every Cabal out of time character maxed out. You can min-max it in certain ways, but again, I'll link my videos below, guys, to hopefully help you. But he's going to be an exciting addition if you haven't unlocked him already, or if you haven't pushed him out to the max, because he's just used everywhere in the game. He's an absolute beast, and we know he's going to definitely have an important role once Xavier joins the game as well. I also want to point out, guys, so the Battle Pass does change over today. Hopefully you guys are able to take advantage of the full rewards here, but Oath, being another member of the Night Stalker team, she is going to be joining here for the shards today. So that's going to be coming out. We have the 3 French Hens event also starting. So I made a video to break this down yesterday, guys, but this is a trap event. This is meant to really sink your resources. To be honest, there's not much to gain for this. There's a 1 diamond here of Miss Marvel Classic that you can actually go for in the milestone. Do I think it's worth it? Not really. Because aside from that, as you can see, there's a bit of ions here and there. There's some crimson gear. There's a bit of gold. But really, for the entirety of this event, you want to just be focusing in on the French Hens, just because they add the most sizable bonus points to the monthly event. Aside from that, everything else is really meant to sink your resources. Now, in case you guys missed my video, once again, I'll link it below, but the reason why it's a trap event is because you need a lot of these Astral characters at 5 stars and above, which we probably won't have, and if hopefully this coincides nicely with the timing of the return of Old Man Logan, if you do have it maxed out and utilizing in war, he is going to get you quite a bit of points here, so that's nice, kind of a nice little bonus there. Aside from that, you're really only getting points from these earning Path to Miss Marvel Classic orb fragments, as well as the Nest orbs, which are going to be campaign orb fragments. So there's not much aside from that. Maybe if the orbs are really good, I'll change my decision. But aside from that, I'm probably just going to be going for this milestone 14. And then whatever I get beyond that is great. But I'm not going to spend too much time, just because there's so many things going on, especially with the new Pocket Dimension that's also coming out. So this Pocket Dimension is called the Frozen Dimension. It does, this was all detailed again in last week's blog post. You're going to need Annihilator characters, right? So you're going to need them built up. And you're also going to be needing a Absolute A-Force. So even if you wanted to kind of situate how that looks right now, and I love this new system, because you can actually add multiple teams and hit the OR tag. As you can see, I can look at both teams now at once. Now, personally for myself, I don't have Absolute A-Force built up, as you can clearly see, right? Kahori's close. Maybe that might be the difference maker later on. But the good news is that with the blog post details from last week, we are able to use tech characters as well. So, guys, rest assured, if you can't use Absolute A-Force, chances are you can probably get by and power through with tech characters. And then, obviously, most of us probably already have Annihilator characters built up, not just for, obviously the Shadow King Trials, but even last time with the last last temporal dimension. I believe it was both Illuminati and Annihilator, so you're gonna get a bit of value there. But aside from that, guys, I do want to point out too. Remember, because of the option of them giving us tech, we can actually get quite a few characters here in terms of that origin trait. So you just go here. There's a lot of good tech characters. Obviously, the big one that comes to mind is going to be characters that are part of the Orcus tech team, utilizing the Orcus raids. I mean, there's some strong, noble other characters from other teams. You can use some superior 6 energies. But the big bottleneck is actually going to be Isolate Purple. In the final nodes that they've outlined, it does look like we need Isolate Purple level 3, which may be something you need to consider. But yeah, aside from, I would say, 15 characters that you could probably use synergistically, and as well as theory crafting, we'll probably get by. So I don't think you need Absolute A-Force. Obviously, we have them. I think it's probably going to be easier to go through it. I'll see firsthand how that's going to go. But yeah, that's the new Frozen Dimension. That's also when the new poll starts too. What am I referring to? Well, it's actually going to be the new team that's coming. That's called the Hellfire Club. I don't think there's really any characters that we can signify here. But remember, we just wrapped up the Ghost as well as the Taskmaster vote. So that's been finished now. So the new Hellfire one is actually starting off on Wednesday. So that's something to be on the lookout for. And then lastly, guys, I can't show this on screen, obviously, but there's a new Legendary-esque type event starting off, and that's called the Temporal Cataclysm. Now, I think this is probably going to get situated in events here overall, but yeah, it's going to be exciting because it's Gear Tier 18, Gear Tier 19 required, and here's the big twist of it all, right? Based on the details that we saw, I'm gonna cleanse the traits again. Love this. Based on the details that we were provided, we actually are not allowed to use any kind of mythic characters. So mythic characters, you have to back that out. And some of the best tunes in the game, are mythic characters. So good news is that we'll still have some legendary characters, as you can see here. But yeah, the mythic's not allowed. So characters like Odin, Mephisto, Apocalypse, they're not going to be available for us to utilize. So that's going to be very, very interesting, guys. We'll get through it. We'll see what we can do to make do. But yeah, exciting times for sure. And obviously, finally wrapping the rest of the week here on the Friday then with the inclusion of Medusa being the final member of the team. So yeah, that's why lots of things going on, guys. New Pocket Dimension. We got, I didn't even touch on the Groupmas Christmas. There's a Groupmas Christmas event too. Is that in the preview here? Oh, no. It's coming live on Tuesday, so we still have a day here for it to get loaded. But yeah, Groupmas Christmas, Frozen Dimension, new Hellfire Pole, Temporal Cataclysm, Legendary S event, and then Medusa. My goodness. Lots and lots of things going on. You'll get see more content from me this week, guys, because there's tons of stuff being released. I'm definitely interested once new content comes, because we can try that out and see how we do with some of the set teams. But yeah, that in a nutshell is what's happening, guys. Let me know what you think, comments below. And again, I'm going to link all my Old Man Logan trial stuff as well as my 3 French Hands breakdown video in case you guys are interested. Thank you for your time as always. Do appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.